Today is Friday, November 15th, and welcome to FHSTV's Weekend Review Headlines. My name is DC.
And my name is Tatum. Let's get started.
Kaylin Bennett, a 19-year-old freshman basketball player at Kent State, became the first athlete with autism to sign a Division I letter of intent to play a team sport. He made his debut November 6th during the season opener against Hiram College, playing during the last 6 minutes of the game. He finished with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Bennett is believed to be the first player with autism to score in a Division I basketball game. Bennett says he wants kids to believe in themselves. He's hoping he can be an example. He is not the first student athlete with autism to receive a scholarship. Anthony Lanny received a scholarship from Michigan State University in 2011. It's good to know that people look up to me, but the real thing is everybody is capable of doing whatever they want to do in life, Bennett said in a post-game news conference. I hope I created a thing that's going to transcend to more kids so they believe in themselves first and foremost.
A Worcester Superior Court judge ruled that David Naguna is guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the death of Massachusetts State Trooper Thomas Clardy. The judge also ruled that prosecutors did not present enough evidence to show that Naguna's marijuana use was a credible factor in the crash. Worcester County District Attorney said that Naguna, 33, was high on marijuana and driving recklessly in the moments before the crash. Naguna has consistently denied being high at the time of the crash. Worcester Superior Court Judge Janet Kenton Walker affirmed that the crash that killed Clary was caused by Naguna's intentional reckless driving. He was seen speeding, tailgating, and changing lanes without signaling in the moments before the crash. Witnesses testified during the trial. Clardy, 44, died on March 16, 2016 during a traffic stop in Charlton. Naguna, who prosecutors say was going over 80 miles per hour, swerved across 3 lanes and hit Clardy's parked patrol SUV, pushing it down an embankment. Naguna had stopped at the NETA Brookline Medical Marijuana Dispensary before the crash. Dozens of state troopers attended the reading of the verdict. Naguna's bail was revoked ahead of his sentencing, which will be on November 21st.
Congratulations to the Red Raider varsity football team. With the win over Neshoba last week, the team is now set to face Tantascwa in the Central Mass Championship tomorrow at 11 a.m. in Worcester at Foley Stadium. The Raiders overcame blistering cold temperatures and a tough Neshoba team to come out with a hard-fought 7-0 victory. The team was led down the stretch by tough running from running back Devin Barasano, who eventually plunged into the end zone from a yard out to give the Raiders the lead. The defense was once again spectacular as they were able to shut down the vaunted Chieftain defense, causing a costly fumble to all but end any hopes of a comeback in the fourth quarter. The Raiders now look to avenge an earlier season loss to Tantascwa. The game will get the team one step closer to their goal of playing at Gillette Stadium for the ultimate prize in the High School Super Bowl.
Okay, go ahead. Grafton native and Worcester musical mainstay, Ricky Duran was named one of the top 2 vote earners on Team Blake and automatically advanced on last week's episode of The Voice. Duran and 19 other hopefuls sang in front of celebrity coaches Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, Blake Shelton, and Gwen Stefani competing for the top 13 spots. Duran, with acoustic guitar in hand, performed a cover of John Mellencamp's Small Town, which earned a standing ovation from Shelton, his celebrity coach. Shelton let Duran know just how much of a supporter he was, letting the up-and-coming musician know that "You're the guy that we all want to see make it." Duran and the world will learn November 19th if he advances any further. Good luck to our local star on the rise. Thank you for watching FHS TV's Weekend Review Headlines. My name is Tatum.
And I'm DC. Have a great weekend.
Hi, my name is Tanala, and this is my fresh take. This is my first year, Fitchburg High School, obviously, and I actually like it here better than middle school, but middle school was all right. There's a lot of good people here, and there's a lot of teachers that are really supportive, and when I first got here, I was not lost at all. I knew my way around the school very well, and I did a lot of sports, and this fall I played soccer, and we did really good as a team, and everyone on the team was supportive, had positive attitudes, good sportsmanship, and it's been a good year so far. So what I like about my classes, my favorite class is science with Mr. Scott, and another one of my favorite classes is history with Ms. Manto. They're really good teachers. I would say English, but I'm not the type of kid to like reading constantly over and over. And the workload is like actually really easy. And this first code I actually did really good compared to last year. And I think it's a really good school. Once again, I'm Janila, and this has been my Fresh Take.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Spinelli here with the Spotlight Athlete of the Week, Olivia Smith. Today she'll be answering a few questions about the girls basketball team. Is there anything new that's happening with the girls basketball team?
What's new with the girls basketball team is we're getting new basketball uniforms that are coming from our athletic director, Coach Natasi. And they're supposed to be Nike uniforms to match the boys'. And yeah, that's what's new.
How do you feel with those adjustments?
I feel good about them, but it's not like a huge adjustment. They're kind of still the same, but like better material that's more comfortable when we play. So,
Being on the basketball team, how do you feel about the upcoming season?
I feel really good and confident about it. It's going to be really different from last year. We've had many improvements and many opportunities to work our way up and win a lot of games since last year.
How did the girls basketball team improve from last season?
All of the girls have gotten better basketball IQ and way more fundamentals because we've all been working on the off season together, and yeah.
What are your thoughts on the first game of the upcoming season?
Well, my thoughts on the first game of the upcoming season would be to hopefully be full-time on varsity, but if not, I'd enjoy being a swinger for JV and helping the JV team work their way up, just as the varsity team.
Thank you for watching. I'm Matthew Spinelli with the Spotlight Athlete of the Week, Olivia Smith. Have a great weekend.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jack Callahan here with The Word in the Halls. I'm here with George. George, The Word in the Halls is the playoff game on Saturday. How you feel about it?
I'm feeling great. They're a good team, we're a good team, but I feel like we're going to take the dub on this.
All right. My next guest is Noah. Noah, The Word in the Halls is about the playoff game on Saturday. How do you feel about it?
I'm pretty excited. I hope we win. I want to see my boys make it to Gillette. That'll be pretty cool.
All right. My next guest is Adrian Martinez, a.k.a. Macho. Macho, The Word in the Halls is the playoff game on Saturday. How you feel about it?
I think we're going to play a lot better this game. They had us in the first game, we weren't as prepared, but I think we're fine.
All right. Our next guest is our very own Mr. Kimber. Mr. Kimber, The Word in the Halls is the playoff game on Saturday. How you feel about it?
Listen, I think it's going to be a great game. Going to be a little cold, but I think Fitchburg is up for the challenge, and I feel good because look, we haven't done this in a long time, so I think this is better than Thanksgiving Day. So I think I'll be there watching the Red Raiders all the way. Go Fitchburg.
Now I'm here with Ethan Chandler. Ethan, The Word in the Halls is about the game on Saturday. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. You know, I think Fitchburg's going to go out there, play their best game. Defense should hold us, and I think we're going to come back with the dub and win the first district title in 5 years. So,
all right, appreciate it.
Prediction for sure.
Now I'm here with Mr. Link. Mr. Link, The Word in the Halls, as you probably would know, is about the playoff game on Saturday. How do you feel about it?
I feel good, confident. Hope the guys are ready to go. It'll be a cold one, but they got to deal with the elements too. So, it is what it is. Try to get this trophy, bring it home to the Red Raiders.
My next guest is Jaden. Jaden, The Word in the Halls is the playoff game on Saturday. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's going to be a good game, and we're going to go straight to Gillette.
All right. My next guest is Solomon. Solomon, The Word in the Halls is the playoff game on Saturday. How do you feel about it?
I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. Just got to win, go to Gillette.
All right, appreciate it.
I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will believe where others have doubted. I will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind and my body will follow. Who am I? I am a champion. I will acknowledge the fact that my opponent does not expect me to win, but I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will arrive at the cutting edge of battle and win by any means at my disposal. I accept the fact that my team expects me to move faster and fight harder than our opponent. Never shall I fail my teammates. I will always keep myself mentally alert, physically strong, and morally straight. And I will shoulder more than my share of the task, whatever it may be, 100%. Who am I? I am a champion. Gallantly will I show the world that I am a specially selected and well-trained warrior. My heart and my soul will be the fuel to carry my body when my limbs are too weary. I will never falter. I will never lose focus. As long as there is hope in my mind and my heart still beats, I will never give in to the evil that is weakness, and I will fight that evil with my dying breath. Who am I? I'm a champion! Energetically will I meet my opponent. They will not challenge me. They will not stop me from my goal. I shall defeat them on the field of battle, for I am better trained and will fight with all of my might. Defeat, retreat are not a champion's words. I will never leave anything but the very best on the field with my teammates. And under no circumstances will I ever surrender. Who am I? I'm a champion! Readily will I display the discipline and strength required to fight forward to my objective and complete that objective. I will rise when I have fallen. I will rip the heart from my opponent and leave it beating on the ground because he cannot stop me. Who am I? I'm a champion! My opponent may not fear me, but he will respect me. And if he does not, I will make him respect me with all that I have to give. Who am I? I'm a champion! It's our time, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. None will say I've not given all I have to give, and none will take my glory. Who am I? I'm a champion. History will remember me. No one will deny me. No one will define me. No one will tell me who and what I am and what I can be. Who am I? I'm a champion. 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 Who am I? I'm a champion.
Happy Friday. My name is Jillian Cabrera, here with the Spotlight Teacher of the Week, Ms. Fusaro. What schooling did you have to do to become a teacher?
Well, I had to go through the educator license program at Worcester State. Before that, I went to the Mount and did my associate's degree. And then I went to Worcester State and did my bachelor's degree. Now I'm working on my master's degree.
Wow. How long have you been a teacher at FHS?
This will be my second year here at FHS.
Do you like it?
I do. I do.
Have you taught anywhere else?
I also taught at McKay Arts Academy at the elementary level, health and PE, so that was interesting. I did that for about 3 years.
Nice. As a teacher at FHS, what would you like to get accomplished?
I would say that I would like to be more involved in extracurricular activities, that I would want to be more involved in more programs in the school now that I've got my foot in the door.
I understand you're a coach here at the high school. What sport?
I coach girls varsity soccer. That's the only thing I coach right now. Maybe in the future I'll coach something else, but for right now, girls varsity soccer.
How did you guys do this year?
We did really good. It was better than I imagined. We ended up being 9-7-1, qualified for districts. We played to the end, even though we lost the district game, the first game that we played, they played their hearts out till the end. I'm very proud of them.
Good. What do you treasure the most about your students and your players?
I like their compatibility and how they can communicate with one another well, how they support each other, they push each other both on and off the field. They learn from their mistakes and they want to learn something new.
That's good. What is one obstacle you have faced here as a teacher?
As an obstacle, I would say that since I'm so centralized in this area, the gym, I don't really get to go around and meet other teachers as much as I would like to and get, talk to them, but I'd say that is the biggest obstacle. It's not a negative or, it's not a positive, but I wish I could have more involvement with other teachers in the school.
Thank you for watching. I'm Jillian, and this has been the Spotlight Teacher of the Week featuring Ms. Fusaro.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Callahan, and this is my senior diary. When I first started here at FHS, obviously walking in, it was a big school, so I was pretty intimidated. Who wasn't? But I think once you get used to it, you can really find your way through the school, and it's a great experience here. I really enjoyed my time here. They've helped me with so much. They've done everything possible to make my future a better future. I've always wanted to do sports writing, sports analysis, and they've done everything that they can to get me into that field. Guys like Mr. Antasi, Mr. Link, Mr. D, and others, former broadcasting teachers, they've all been there for me, and they've all helped me grow in what I wanted to do, and I think that that's really special. everybody here is really cool. You know, you might think that because it's high school, you know, there's a lot of people that are intimidating, maybe the upperclassmen and stuff like that, but it's really not like that at all. Everybody's really connected, especially your own class, and I think that that's a really special thing. For my future, I mean, you know, it's undecided still, but, you know, this is just the beginning of my senior year. You know, I've applied to a couple colleges, and the school has been really helpful with that too. So, you know, like I said, they've done everything and they've gone out of their way to really help me, and they'll do the same with anybody else to, you know, help them with their future and, you know, get to where they want to be. And I think that that's really cool. And I definitely made the right choice in picking FHS as my school. It's been, it might be a little cliche, but it's been a blessing to be here and to spend these 4 years of my life at FHS. I'll definitely never forget what I've done here, especially when I graduate. I'm sure there'll be a couple tears shedded, but, you know, it's almost time to move on, and I think that that's pretty crazy. I've been Jack Callahan, and this has been my senior diary.